Welcome into Extra Time. Thank you for your tweets. It's the last day before Craig goes on holiday for 2 weeks. What a moment for us all.
Sun cream.
Yeah. Woo!
Not.
But you're going somewhere sunny, aren't you? Hopefully, in theory.
And warm.
As long as black clouds don't follow you there. Has José Mourinho made Tottenham worse than when Poch was in charge?
Well, he's not made them better.
Nope. Obviously out today, losing to Norwich.
People always say about how they were in 14th, I believe it was, and they were having a hard time, and maybe it was a little stale, but it wouldn't have remained that way. I'm not saying it would have been exhilarating, but they wouldn't have remained in 14th. So it's a fallacy to say, oh, Mourinho's got them up into this Champions League challenging position. I would have imagined he would have got enough results to be somewhere similar.
I hope that being in a Champions League challenging position is not good enough for a fan base like Spurs.
Yeah,
because everybody's in a challenging position in Champions League this year in the Premier League.
Would you rather see Harry Kane at Barcelona or Real Madrid?
Ooh.
Something you brought up, wasn't it, a couple of weeks ago? If you're Harry Kane, maybe you're looking around now.
There's a story
thinking...
floating around the UK this morning, I believe, that it was, and I don't know the source of it, but saying he is more open to a move than a rebuild. I think his patience is maybe...
You would understand that, wouldn't
you? I completely. What was the question?
Barcelona or Real Madrid?
Ooh, I like Real Madrid.
Yeah. Gab, what do you think? Out of those two?
It's a really good question. I mean, on paper, you'd probably lean Barcelona in some ways, just simply because Luis Suarez is older than Karim Benzema, but by the same token, obviously Harry Kane is a better player than either one. What I would say is that Real Madrid might make more sense because you wouldn't have to go and adapt his whole game to playing with Lionel Messi for better or for worse. And I also think Zidane is probably has more of a hold over his team and the way they play and the way he wants them to play than Quique Setién.
Good enough for both those sides?
I think so. And I would say, actually, Barcelona.
Oh, really?
Because what have we seen from Antoine Griezmann is his inabilities or unwillingness to stay in a central position to finish opportunities inside the 18-yard box. Well, if you're Harry Kane, you tell him, hey, Harry, you stay there, buddy. That's it. We're going to serve you the ball. You're going to score the goals. And you have somebody who can serve the ball in Lionel Messi. So, hey, guess what? Your job is very simple. It's simplified. You don't have to be running the channels and none of that nonsense. Stay inside the 18-yard box. Somebody will find you. You finish the opportunities.
Have you ever played a football match behind closed doors? How hard is it to maintain your intensity in these sorts of games? Have you ever done it?
On the reserve games back when you were playing, and what do they call it? Would they call it reserves?
And it's under 23s now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's changed now. But back then it was all the pros that weren't. Kids coming up from the youth team, pros who were coming back from injury, and those that were left out. So, and you used to play it at all the stadiums. So if you played Chelsea reserves, were playing Spurs reserves away, you go to the old White Hart Lane and play in an empty stadium. And it was a good experience particularly if you're 17 or 18, and you're playing in the youth team on a Saturday, effectively at the training ground, and you go and sample these stadiums. But from a perspective of an experienced pro, like all these guys in the Champions League are going to be, I think that's difficult.
Gab, have you covered games with empty stadiums? Oh, Gab, what a lovely face. Obviously something...
Oh, he's back. He's back.
Yes, I have, although I think it was I can't remember when. I have a distinct memory of it, but...
Well, clearly.
The frozen answer was much better, Gab. Thank you very much. Good, right.
Sorry.
Okay.
Go with Craig's answer.
You should have seen, actually, Gab, you won't get to see it, and somebody might be able to send that. You want to see the still of this when we come back to you there. It was...
it's brilliant.
It was...
Craig on holiday.
It looked as if you'd finally had enough of life and this conversation.
People in Scotland are excited, Craig.
Oh. Yeah, but the...
McGinn, McTominay, Gilmour. Might Scotland have a better midfield than England?
No.
Huh?
Well, I think obviously it's what a lot of people do. start looking way ahead. Young Billy Gilmour, 18, terrific performance in amongst the men. You know, for one so young, but there's a long way to go. I've seen plenty of it over the years. Super talent coming through and not able to keep it going for the required 10 years. So, but yeah, it's an exciting. It's certainly better options, but you know, it's maybe a bit soon for him. And he's only played, I think, something like three games or something for Chelsea. You can't, you know, you don't catapult somebody into an international team. Unlikely that is after such little experience.
Final question, Gab. Why does the Gab and Jules podcast not have a section where viewers can tweet in questions and you and Jules answer them?
Yeah, come on. Now.
But I had a phone call from Stevie yesterday who listened to the Gab and Jules podcast, actually, Gab, for the first time. And he said, I don't know why anybody else's name is in the title because it's just Gab talking.
It's so not true. It's a lot of Jules as well. We even had Mark Ogden for some light relief last week, and Sid Lowe. We had 4 different voices on. I don't know what he's talking about. It's already an hour. There's so much to talk about. We pack so much stuff in there, mostly me, admittedly, that I've been told people don't like listening to podcasts that run too long. That is the reason why. But generally, hashtag Gab and Jules Show. You can reach me or Jules, and we're more than happy to answer your questions on social media.
Was you being facetious? Did Steve listen to it?
Yes, he did.
Steve Nicol?
Yes.
How did he get it?
It was on. It was on Sirius, apparently. Well, somehow it was. I don't even know if it was really on Sirius.
Right,
it is on Sirius. We're being told. Apparently, it is.
It is on Sirius. Yes.
Oh, there we go. It is on Sirius. He said he was listening to it.
Oh, sorry, they patch it onto Sirius.
Must do, yes.
Right, because there's no way he's pressed a button apart from the radio.
I was trying to teach him how to get podcasts, weren't we, yesterday?
Yes.
And how did that go?
I don't think it went very well.
Was it successful?
It's Stevie. That is it then, Craig. Have a lovely holiday.
Yes, sir.
2 weeks.
We will.
2 weeks, eh? I'm off tomorrow as well. I think Ali's on his own, breaking down Derby against Manchester United.
That's right, baby.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN Plus.